Hello, everyone. This is your girl Misty Dawn, and this is going to be Moments with Misty. I am starting a new vlog, and today's little topic is going to be how I had said before, don't ever make anyone your whole entire world when you are not even a blip on their screen. I did that. Someone I thought was my best friend in the world ended up totally flipping the script on me. He thought I was trying to buy his love and get him to marry me by buying his love. That wasn't it at all. I was perfectly fine with him just being my friend. Perfectly fine with that. I never pressed the issue. We talked about it. He said he wasn't ready for anything like that. I was too fat. Okay, that's fine. I'm too fat. He wants somebody that's around 100, 125 pounds, long blonde hair, big blue eyes, a very small chest. So that's the type of woman he wants. That's great. I'm not it. And I told him I know he doesn't want me. That's fine. I'll just be his friend because I just wanted him in my life, period. I would do things for him because he asked me. Um, I never bought his love or tried to buy his love. He would ask me to come visit him, I would. He'd ask me to get pictures, I would. He'd ask me to go pay for this or do that, I would. Because I'm that type of friend. If you need something and I have it, or I can finagle it for you, I will. Well, he got into a stickler of a situation because I was in a stickler of a situation. I needed a job. So in his situation, he was around a guy who said that he had a job for me. And he was going to talk to his daughter because his daughter was running this business and she needed customer service. What do? Ding, 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 customer service. And I did some checking because some red flags went off. At this time, my friend wanted me to move so badly that he was wanting me to take a job here and get the money and to get a car and to move into a whole nother town like an hour and a half away and commute from that town to Mansfield to this job in Mansfield and just commute until the other job was ready. And when I started to do some digging, I found out that his friend that he relies on so much and trusts so much was a liar. Um, and this has torn us apart. And I don't know so much as that I found out that his friend was a liar because I didn't really get to tell him all of that. I actually got to tell him that I wasn't moving right away and he hung up on me. And today I got a letter from him stating that he didn't want anything to do with me because I asked him to do three little simple things. Please understand that what I say is important and I would never do anything to harm him or lead him in the wrong direction. And that I would like a little respect for that. I'm not ignorant by any means. And I don't do things out of spite. Never have, never will. I'm not crazy. I'm not going to move without a car, without a job, without money. And I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to become homeless or without any means and live on the street. I'm just not. I'm going to do things the smart way. So today I got that letter and I was absolutely heartbroken. I knew it was coming. I knew it. This is not the first day at the rodeo. I've been through this before. He has walked away from me before. And I let him back in as my friend. And I let him back in a lot. I know that I'll never be what he wants because he wants a robot. He wants someone to do exactly what he says, when he says, and how he says to do it. And I'm sorry, but I grew up with a man like that. His name was Sonny. And that was my father. And when I didn't do that, he beat me up. Now I know my best friend would never hurt me like physically, but he doesn't have to because he hurt me so much emotionally that I pretty much would have rather he beat the crap out of me because the emotional hurt is so much more than the physical hurt. So I guess this is my little advice to you. Don't ever make someone your whole world and your biggest priority when you're not even a blip on their screen. Because I'm going to tell you what, when they walk away from you, it's going to hurt as though they died. Because right now, I feel like he died. And I feel like I have the hugest hole in my heart. Now, because I have religious beliefs, because I believe that God's got me, and I believe that this is an attack from the enemy, I believe that I'll be all right. I know that I'm going to get a job eventually. I'm praying, praying for the job that I want, that I've been into 2 interviews for, and I surely hope that I get. And I am praying for that. So that'll be good, and I'll be able to have my own place and my own car, and I'll finally get on my feet, which will be wonderful for me. I'm still losing weight, and not because he wants me to be some slinky blank, because I don't want to be. I want to be Misty Dawn. I'm not one of his ex-girlfriends. I'm not. Which, by the way, he did absolutely think that I was beautiful like 3 or 4 years ago, until he got on this kick that I had to be like this thin to be his girl, to be his friend. Just to even be his friend, I had to be 100 pounds. So I don't know what that's all about, but in any event, um, I just wanted to share this little moment with you and let you know that I appreciate all of your love and support, and those that know me and know that I do take responsibility for my life. I don't blame anybody else for anything that's happened in my life, ever. I blame myself. I take responsibility for my own actions. I'm not a liar. I can't do it. I don't have the memory to be a liar. And thank God. And I never ever try to turn anyone against any other person. I don't pit people against each other, ever. Because that's just wrong. I wouldn't want somebody to do it to me, and I don't do it to anyone else. So I want to thank everybody for accepting me for me, and loving me for me, and loving me through this time that I'm going through. And just remember my advice. Don't ever make somebody more important when that you aren't even 2 shakes of a rat's tail to them. And know that there's always friends and family and people out there that will love you for you. Whether you're 900 pounds or you're 90 pounds. Whether you have brown eyes, blue eyes, long hair, short hair, whether you have a great big Nixon nose like mine or you got Dumbo ears, doesn't matter. There's always somebody out there that loves you for you, and you don't have to change who you are to be their friend. Just a friend. Not even their girlfriend or boyfriend or anything, just their friend. And on a side note, I never try to change any of my friends from who they are. They are who they are, and I love each and every one of them for just exactly who they are, because that's how you're supposed to be. So I will bid you all adieu with that, and I just say that you need to get your power and grace and mercy from God, or if you believe in a different higher power, then that's fine too. Get your grace and power and strength and mercy from that. Of course, I would rather you get it from God, but that's just me. But I don't condemn you for believing something else. So, I love you all, and bye, my darlings.